One movie review.
Steven's weekly recommendation.
My very funny jokes of the week.
I'm Stephen Craig.
I'm Lee A.I.D.
And this is the 18th episode of
The Movie Review Show! Alright, the Movie Review Show was when Stephen and I, Lee A.I.D., go to our local theater, Red Wing Cinema 8. We watch a brand new movie and then we review it.
We use a popcorn rating system, 1 to 10 popcorn. 1 popcorn being the worst and 10 popcorn being the best.
Alright, today's movie features a director who got a lot of flack from Star Wars fans for his handling of The Last Jedi. And the main character is played by a man who has also played Bond, James Bond, a couple times. And by now, you probably figured out it's Knives Out.
And here's the trailer.
No.
If I could pause, why are we doing all this?
Let's back it up. The family has desperate motives. And when good people get desperate, the knives come out.
You know something. Spill it.
I suspect foul play. No.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Did you just Google that?
I did just Google that.
You gotta do this more often.
It's review time. The movie starts off with 2 dogs running, inside shots of a mansion, a housekeeper, and 1 dead Mr. Thrombey.
World famous author. Yep, shockingly found with his throat slit.
The first part of the movie is mostly police interviews with the different members of the family.
Yeah, it's a classic closed room mystery whodunit.
There are so many interviews that at first I thought maybe the whole movie was just going to be interviews. It's not, but I thought it might be, and I was like, okay.
I was just afraid it was going to be. But no, they get out of the mansion once in a while later on in the movie.
Daniel Craig, who also was James Bond. Yep.
James Bond.
He does a wonderful job as Detective Benoit Blanc. His acting was awesome.
Yeah, you would never think of him as a Southern gentleman type character, but after his James Bond movies, think of him more of a English type guy. But yeah, he plays the Southern gentleman role to perfection.
Harlan Thrombey's nurse, Marta, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a very interesting character because she's completely trustworthy, because if she lies, she throws up. So she always has to tell the truth, and if she doesn't, she would throw up, so then you would know that she's not telling the truth.
That reminds me of the Joker. She's got like a psychological condition or a physiological condition. But anyway, it's the opposite. He's a villain, she's a hero. But anyway.
There are some mystery nods. They mention the board game Clue. They say a foot in the movie, and also Watson. You said there was another nod to...
Yeah, and there's also... the mansion just is straight out of a Clue game. It's all these nooks and crannies and secret entrances and all that kind of thing. So,
the movie isn't meant to be a comedy, but is extremely funny.
There's numerous lines where you just laugh out loud.
That's one thing I liked. A lot of movies can be funny, but you don't laugh out loud. I found when I was watching this movie, I laughed out loud several times.
Oh, yeah, it's just trying to get the writing. Almost like we discussed, almost any genre you need a certain amount of humor. Obviously, some genres you need more humor than others, but the script was it was perfect, I thought. And humor, generous dollops of humor is one of the good parts of the script. I
agree with you. The script was wonderful, and the acting was wonderful.
Yeah, there are a lot of big names in it, so you kind of figured that the acting wouldn't be an issue, and it's definitely not.
Great ending. Very good ending.
Definitely twist, yep. I certainly would never have figured that out.
I did not figure it out ahead of time either.
And it's got to be Dean Johnson. Yeah, he wrote the script and directed it. Yeah, like we were talking a little bit earlier, how people can think of these things, all these little details, are beyond me. I never would be that creative to think up something like that.
Yeah, whoever came up with the story is a genius. It
Mhm.
was a really smart story.
Really makes you think throughout the whole movie, and it's a sign of a good movie.
Okay, we're going to give our scores. Now, before I saw the movie, I kind of in my mind thought what I was probably going to give it. And I thought I was most likely going to give it an 8. It was going to be a good movie, but not a great movie in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw the movie, and I was wrong. It deserves a different score than an 8. And the score I'm giving it is a 10. I really liked this film. I think you have to be hard-pressed not to like it. It's a very, very well-done film. I tried to find a flaw in it, and I really couldn't find one.
That's my score, a 10.
Oh, and we did not know each other's scores. We did not know each other's scores.
I defy anyone to find a flaw of this movie. Well, I'm sure someone has found some, but they're minor, whatever they find.
We both recommend this movie. Go out and see it. It's a wonderful, fun, great film. Very smart. You will love it.
If they had Academy Awards for this type of movie, this would win it. It would have to win it this year. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's perfect. Every aspect is like dead on.
I would love for it to win the Academy Award. I would love that.
That would be. It's probably get some kind of nomination for.
Well, like you're saying, they don't normally award movies
whodunits
of this genre.
That's very, very rare. But maybe I gotta think some of the actors might get something. Hopefully.
Well, next we're going to show our scores, and then we're going to look up Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic and see how close their scores are to ours. We're looking up Rotten Tomatoes.
And who doesn't love vegetables gone bad? Okay, go ahead.
The tomato meter, 96%.
Woo!
Yes, they love the movie. They love the movie. I'm so glad they gave it a good high score because it's a really good movie. And the audience score is 94%, just too lower, but hey, 94% is a really good score.
It's 95%. So
awesome.
In our system, that'd be 9.5, and we give it 10. So
you gotta see this movie. You gotta go see it.
Yeah.
Okay, next, we're gonna look up Metacritic.
Fun.
Okay, we're looking up Metacritic. Ooh, 82%. They didn't care for as much.
Not quite as much, no.
You know what, though? I'm happy because Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter and the audience score were both high.
Both over 95, or both well combined.
Yeah.
95 score. Yeah, still 82 is...
It's okay.
You don't often see that kind of a score on Metacritic. I mean, just a very top tier one. So, yeah. We're a little higher, but that's okay.
Next it's time for Steven's Wicked Recommendation. It's time for Steven's Wicked Recommendation. What is Steven's Wicked Recommendation? Each episode I recommend something that I think is awesome. This episode's recommendation is... Blistex. Why Blistex? All lip balm is meant to relieve chapped lips, but Blistex does so much more. Some Blistex contains shea butter, vitamin E, jojoba oil, and even SPF 15 for protection against the sun. If you're going to use lip balm, why not use a lip balm that heals and revitalizes lips? And that is what Blistex does. Here's the advertisement.
Lips are right there in life's beautiful moments. So whether they need love, protection, pampering, or repair, choose Blistex, because lips matter.
It's the end of the show, which means it's time for Lee's Jokes of the Week!
Yay! Okay, in honor of today's movie, these are all murder mystery related jokes. So the queen of mysteries, of course, is Agatha Christie. So this is the first one. Is her. Agatha Christie was in school. The teacher asked her to write down another word for death. Murder, she wrote.
Ha ha ha! I like that one. That was a good one.
Number 2, how many murder mystery writers does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
2. 1, to screw it in almost all the way, and another one to put in a special twist at the end.
Ha ha ha.
Surprise twist. All right. And how many homicide detectives does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
0. It turned itself in.
Ha ha.
Okay, last one's a little bit longer, but not super long though. Wife suspects her husband is having an affair, So she goes to a renowned psychic, Elaine S. Peterson, ESP for short. And so she goes in to see Madam ESP, and they sit down at her table. So the madam looks, and the wife explains, I think my husband's having an affair. Can you look into my short-term future and tell me what it holds? So she looks under her crystal ball, and then she looks over at the wife. She goes, well, I don't want to shock you, but sometime in the next year, your husband will die a sudden, violent death. So the wife processes this information, and she goes, okay, I've got one more question. Madam goes, what? And he goes, am I acquitted?
Am I acquitted? Oh, got it. She killed him.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep, that's it.
Well, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as always, we'll be watching
For you.